It's Mr. Money in the Bank.
Making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
We know this man will do anything to win. He will need to lean into that tonight in this casket match.
Indeed, you need to become your darkest, most evil self to succeed in a casket match. And he is more than ready to become that person tonight.
Bring the flood, I break the cage. Tsunami coming, better brace for the wave. I'm the storm that can't tame, not the one to save.
A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar. Yeah.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds. And
LA Knight at WrestleMania? Yeah.
Don't get things twisted. He's not having a WrestleMania moment. WrestleMania is having an LA Knight moment. Knight has proven he belongs on the grandest stage of all. Everyone said his name after he beat AJ Styles. Because Knight is always at his best when the lights are bright. And they've never been brighter than they are at WrestleMania.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Here we go, it's time for a casket match, one of the most sinister matches in our industry. In order to win this match, you have to force your opponent into the casket and trap them inside.
This match is not for the faint of heart. Just to get in the ring for this kind of contest takes a ton of guts.
Well, there's no countouts or disqualifications in this match, so running away is still a viable strategy at this point.
Boy, you're a pin uppercut.
He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking aim.
Bionic elbow. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Looks like he's coming back in. Oh! There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance, maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to.
Hoisted up high here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Knight in a state of distress.
Bronson Reed incessant in his approach.
Being carried around now. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Oh. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Big clothesline.
Uh-oh. Counters with an attack on Reed.
Knight managing to get some control back now.
Brief sign of it. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Oh, right into a counter. He's pushing back now.
That might have been the decisive moment. He was looking over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. Doing their...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Back in the ring.
Counters to gain the advantage. Power slam. And this could really be an opening for something even bigger over the course of this match. Everything he can do to create space here. LA Knight dishing it out now.
Yeah, some flaws in Reed's game plan are being exposed. Reverse DDT.
Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big time win.
And now he's going to the top rope.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surround from the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
Looking to explore things ringside now. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
LA Knight kick to the gut
With BFT!
Well, now he definitely has him right where he wants him.
But where he wants him is in the casket, Saxton. He'd better get to work. LA Knight, BFT from LA Knight. Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. Turns that away.
Knife edge chop. Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
Knight denies the attack.
Boom! And Reed moves out of the way. Elbow puts an end to that.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. Caught in a bad spot.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket.
Trying to close the...
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
And he now slides back into the ring. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Big Bronson Reed up high.
He's heading back
From way up. Top and down.
And once and again, to the top.
lift off.
Oh, tsunami!
You can say he's on life support already. Just got to get him in the casket now.
And so much has already been endured in this match.
What a display of guts, of heart. We'll see what these superstars have left in the tank.
Oh, man! He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
And his body has to be an extreme amount. Trying to force the casket closed to end this.
They survive!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Bronson Reed. A sit-out X driver.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the lid, this is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
They may survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Returning back to the ring.
Kick right to the ribs. And there's more to come.
Brain Buster. And now Knight is getting beaten down.
Just
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
nasty kick. Got the leg and drops the elbow.
Boom! What punishment being dealt by Reed.
Knight is going to have to dig down deep here.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
He went for the shovel, and this might just turn from a match to a burial.
He gets back into the ring.
Up high.
Wow, cross body! Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
Yeah, the Auszilla is proving hard to keep up with.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Check out the power.
Uh-oh. He's able to slip away from that.
Legs caught. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it. The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
Counters with an attack on Reed.
And Knight puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Time now for Knight to battle.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the cap. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Coming back from the outside now. What a vicious shot.
Oh, man, that definitely opened him up.
Look out, there is blood in the water. Look out.
Oh, unique offense.
And that's what I'm talking about when I say it's LA Knight's game. Pure, unfiltered skill. Not a single person in this place is sitting down.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here.
Oh! A show of confidence from Knight.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick. Reed holds him off.
Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
They did it! They survived for now!
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Bronson Reed.
And driven down with an axe driver.
If there was a time to try to get him in the casket, this would have to be it. Chucked right out of the ring.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Elbow drop. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
And
Slammed into the casket with authority.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
just
And they got out of the casket.
thankfully.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Ooh. He is trying to get up, but it is not going well.
Springboard drop kick.
Oh my goodness.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing mass.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Belly to belly. Ow! Oh my gosh, what impact! Timed his defense perfectly.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Boom! DDT! And now I see some blood on the face of Knight.
He wants it one more time.
Oh, tsunami!
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Oh!
Wow. That was a stiff shot with the shovel.
Now this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Knight is fixed on him now.
The megastar looking for it.
There it is, BFT.
The vultures are circling now. All he's got to do is get him in the casket and close the lid.
Oh!
Ooh.
And retaliates with a counter. Bringing this back into the ring.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Clothesline!
What impact.
And taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting himself better.
Not looking good in this position.
Dropping their opponent into the casket. This could be over. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
They survive!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And slides back into the ring.
It's that time.
With a massive Death Valley driver.
Bronson Reed put all of his 300-plus pounds behind that attack. Oof. Bronson Reed rallying the crowd behind him. Gets out of dodge.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Setting course to the top turnbuckle. From the top. Elbow drop. Overwhelming offense now from Bronson Reed.
This can't be how Knight envisioned this fight going.
Brought down with a DDT.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace. And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Lights hit the stage like a wildfire blaze.
casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
Being put down to your final resting place. Now the hearse is on the way, and your flowers are being delivered.